Good morning and welcome to Book a Day. Have you ever wondered who are the people who belong to Voice of the Faithful and what they really stand for? Have you ever met them? Have you ever really talked to someone and asked them seriously why they stand for what they do stand for? Voice of the Faithful is a group of lay people that began after the Priestley sex abuse scandal in 2002. I, at the very beginning, went to a couple of the meetings just to hear what was happening and to meet some of these people. And at the very beginning, there was a lot of talk from among the lay people saying, we need to get educated. We need to know things like theology. We haven't really been involved in our own faith. And we really want to know things. We really want to be involved in the church. And how this group has evolved, all the things that they stand for, has become very complex since those very first germinal days when the group began. We're putting into the book center a book called Voices of the Faithful. It's the 5th volume in this series produced by Crossroad, which actually is which is taken from The Church in the 21st Century, done by Boston College, which is kind of an academic look at the pastoral ministry of the church from different angles and different aspects and different themes. I wanted to read to you from the contents so you know what would be in this book. There is the emergence of Voice of the Faithful as a social movement in the Catholic Church. Who are the leaders of Voice of the Faithful? Voice of the Faithful members, who are they and why do they stay? The social sources of dissent, Voice of the Faithful in a changing Catholic Church. Bringing doctrine back into action, Voice of the Faithful survey, the faith we are called to keep and to spread, the virtues of loyalty, and fundamental strategic tasks for leaders. This is a really important book because we're living in a time when the church is undergoing a lot of change, at least on the level of perception and expectations. Expectations of its leadership, expectations of its priests, expectations of its doctrine, of its pastoral ministry. The church is under a lot of scrutiny. And situations have become complex. Pastoral ministers and priests and bishops need to make very complicated decisions now, and they're all under scrutiny by the media. And this book is important because it does provide a sociological, researched, and analyzed study of this group. And the purpose of us putting it in the centers is specifically to provide these people with the information they need in order to go forward with the decisions they need to make in the church today. And so we would hope that you would be able to offer it to those people, or that it would be in this section, the theology section, I believe, that these people would be able to find it where they need it. Thank you and have a good day.